guys, Jacob here, Whisker Whisper Fishing. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to actually be reviewing the Lifetime Teton Pro Angler T116, I believe. A little bit about this kayak. It is 32 inches wide, 11.6, and it seems to be pretty good. This is my first sit on top kayak. It was kind of affordable, but I'm going to kind of walk through the things that I've done here. So first off, I got a basket, for all my stuff. I've got my cooler, my anchor. As you can see, it's not open. This is my maiden voyage with this kayak. I set my fish finder up here. I was actually kind of surprised to find the mount, and this piece right here came together. Almost anything for a kayak. It's kind of strange how it works out, but they make just about every kind of attachment, and didn't realize that. Ran into a little bit of trouble here with my transducer. This is the Garmin Striker Vivid, and I got my battery back there behind the seat, kind of a big battery. I want to get something a little smaller, and I had to kind of fiddle with this a little bit to get this set up the right way. So I don't even know how it's going to do. I think I got it set up pretty good here, to pick up what's underneath the kayak and stuff. I've got my rod holders. I plan on doing some cat fishing out of this thing, but today I'm just going to kind of go out there, test it out, try to catch some crappie on it. I see people talk about these seats right here, saying they're pretty comfortable, but over time they'll start to wear and rip right down here in the back. Good thing about that is they also make other seats that'll fit this kayak that's completely universal. Not sure how this seat rail mount lines up for most, but I think a lot of these are universal with Lifetime, so you can get different seats. So on the back here, I added some wheels. As you can see, they're pretty uneven. I didn't pay a whole lot for them. I think I got them for 40 bucks at Walmart. Pretty cheap wheels to put on there just to kind of help you when you're dragging it across some pavement or, something like that, some rocks, like where I'm at here. I added a bungee strap to even it out because these are kind of strange. They hook on the front and the back, so I ran this one from the back to the front there to try to even it out as much as I could. A little bit of a dry storage there in the front. Kind of show you what that looks like. Right now I have my transducer wires kind of shoved in there, as they are kind of long, and then up under the back here you've got some foam. Now this Lifetime Teton kayak is set to be able to handle 350 pounds. It's kind of on the average size, with, I've already said it earlier, a 32 inch wide floor there, and they put a little strap here that you can stand up on it with, which I'll try to stand up on it as much as I can. I'm really testing this thing out to see if it's a good fishing kayak. You've got your rod holders here, but these are Railblaza rod holders for catfishing is the main purpose why I got this thing. But I want to make sure I can even, do what it's supposed to do, I guess. I'm not very experienced on these things. It's a little dirty as I had it stored outside. So, yeah, we're going to get out there and try it out. I've got my oar over there on the side, and I'm hoping the transducer, the whole setup works. Just trying to figure it all out. So I hope you guys enjoy the video, and I hope this helps somebody decide on what they want. Also, forgot to mention earlier, it is on the affordable range of kayaks. This one right here was right around $600. The money you put into it and stuff is where it really adds up with these things. Little things you add to it. So we're going to see if we can actually mark some fish in this and all that good stuff. So stay tuned. Alright guys, so another thing, this kayak isn't built for speed here, I can tell you that now. It's pretty choppy out here, and I just got out on the water, but it's got more of a pontoon hull, so a tri-hull, so it's not like that sharp edge that you want for something to get some speed in. I mean, I'm still moving plenty of fast enough. I feel pretty comfortable on this thing, to be honest with you. I'm not a super small guy, not huge either, about 230 pounds. So, with all the gear and stuff that I've got on here, I'd add another maybe 60 pounds to it. So we're still 50 pounds in the clear, which I'm sure these things have had much bigger, you know, people want them and they'd handle a lot more, because I'm not really, I guess you could say these things are, I don't even know how to explain it. It's definitely different for me, but we're in 5 foot of water. It feels pretty stable. I probably shouldn't be moving side to side in it, since I really don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing it anyway just for demonstration purposes here. We're gonna go down through here and try to find a spot and put some fish in the kayak. Wind's pushing back against me, so it's actually kind of hard to gain any ground. All right, so I hit about 3 miles per hour against the wind here, so I don't know, that might be pretty good. I feel like definitely starting to feel it. Came quite a bit of distance, so now we're gonna see if we can put a crappie on here. How do I adjust the seat? Dang, man. There we go. There's some adjustment. Oh, so much better. Whew. Now I feel like I'm really sitting back. Oh, there's a fish. Got our first one there. Yeah, baby. Got him. Yeah, buddy. There we go. First crappie in the yak right there. Kiss and send him on his way. It is fall right now, and the crappie bite ought to be getting pretty hot here. All right, guys, I am in the shade now. I caught a few other fish. My old GoPro here didn't want to cut on half the time. I finally got it working. Had to take the battery out, put it back in. But a nice little trick I found out here. I don't have my anchor set up yet, but if you're fishing around a bunch of sticks, etc., you can just use these little straps if they're sticking far enough out of the water, and just kind of anchor to them that way. Caught 2 crappie right here in this spot, so we want to see if we can catch a third. There we go. Finally got another crappie on here. Just a little old guy, smaller than the first one, but you know what, better than nothing. Little tiny one, but it's cool to come out here and test it out and get a couple fish in it. Oh, there we go. That's a freaking giant. I'm just kidding. Snag. I got snagged up a second ago. I'm just gonna break this off, start heading back. Not going to deal with it. All right, so before we head back in, I'm going to do a little bit of a stability test here to kind of give you guys a little bit more of an idea if it's what you're looking for and stuff. I don't know how I'm going to be able to stand up in it here. They got this strap on here for you to pull yourself to your feet. So first I'm going to try it like that. Okay, not too bad. Ooh, a little sketchy, not going to lie. But I'm standing on it. We got a little bit of riffles in the water here. I don't think I'll turn a whole lot on it. For the most part, you will be able to stand up on it and tilt a little bit. A little shaky there, get my sea legs on. So I'm gonna sit back down here. Next, we're just gonna try to stand up on it without using the rope. I'm not sure if this is a good idea or not. But I have to hold on to something there. But yeah, there I am standing. Not too bad. 240 pounds, 235, about 5'10", and I'm able to stand up on it. I'd say once you get used to using it and stuff, you could probably cast on it as well. I ain't gonna use a rope to sit back down. You can stand up, you can probably cast, especially if you're bass fishing. My camera kind of died out there on the water while I was trying to explain a little bit about the stability and stuff. Overall, pretty happy with it. done exactly what I wanted it to do. As far as like a first kayak, I recommend it. I mean, I'm not super particular about how all these kayaks work, how they feel. This is probably the second kayak or maybe the third kayak that I've ever even been on. But I will tell you this, I'm not exactly a tiny guy, and I'm able to stand on it. That kind of goes a long ways with me, being out here first time standing on a kayak. I tried it in the yard, just kind of goofing around and stuff. Of course, I could stand on it in the yard. Being out on the water is a little bit different, but overall, giving her a thumbs up. Hopefully this video helped somebody out. Maybe gave you guys an idea of what you're looking for, or maybe you were wanting to purchase the same kayak. So in the price range that it's in, you really can't go wrong with it. You can definitely put some fish in it. It's what it's really made for. It's a fishing kayak. It's not going to be the fastest hot rod on the water, but I tell you, it'll do the job. So hopefully it helped you out. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel, like it if you like it. We'll catch you in the next video.